There's a castle in the distance. You better look at it. It's a little bit closer. An old man walked by when I was filming. He said, "There'll be some jousting there today."
One or two announcements before we start the tournament. Here, what the boot left courts. Well, as far as I know, there's only one here, and that's Jimmy here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the Grand Jousting Tournament here at Belvoir Castle, presented by the Nottingham Jousting Association. Would you put your hands together, please, and welcome Robin Hood's Minstrels. Yes, here, the Sheriff of Nottingham and his lady. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to this grand tournament. It is my duty as Knight Marshal to inform you that I've received 4 nominated contestants, all of whom have entered this tourney to prove their honour and courage. Before I call our contestants into the list, I would like to explain that this tilting ground is not a battlefield, and that this tourney will be conducted in an orderly manner, as is befitting for such an ancient and noble sport. The lances which the knights will be using in the lists have been blunted, so as to avert the possibility of mortal injury. However, it is the aim of each knight to unhorse his opponent if possible, and should an opponent be unhorsed, he may continue to fight on foot if he is so able. His opponent may remain mounted or otherwise at his choosing. If 2 knights fail to unhorse each other after 4 courses of the tilt, then I shall order them to dismount and continue on foot with hand weapons. The weapons used in foot combat are real and sharp, but it is not the aim of the knights to kill each other, but merely to deliver a yielding blow. However, pain and personal prowess may cause tempers to rise, and knights may commit dangerous and dishonourable deeds. It is my duty as Knight Marshal to act as referee in these matters, and we ask for your help in seeing that these fights are conducted in a noble manner. Should you see a knight commit a misdemeanour, would you please boo or cheer to draw my attention? And likewise, if a knight achieves a true and noble victory, please cheer and clap and show your appreciation. I shall now call into the list our 4 gallant knights. May I have a resounding welcome, please, for Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Sir Malcolm, a good, true and noble knight, who has travelled travelled all the way from barbaric Scotland to attend the tourney. Welcome, Sir Malcolm. Following Sir Malcolm, welcome, please, Sir Frederick of Belvoir. Now, Sir Frederick, recall, was banished from court last year, being repeatedly drunk and abusive. And judging by his appearance today, he does not seem to have reformed.
What are you talking about?
Welcome, Sir Frederick. And ladies and gentlemen, a hearty welcome, please, for the squires and men-at-arms for the camp of Roxburgh. For the other camp, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Sir Richard of Gloucester. And after Sir Richard, resplendent in the gold colours with the blue ball. Sir Richard, renowned throughout England for his prowess with the broadsword.
Come on!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my duty to ask you to welcome, in whatever manner you think fit, that comrade in arms with Sir Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Knight. Evil and treacherous. Do not trust this man 1 inch.
Let's hear you!
Gentlemen, take a tight hold of your wives. Ladies, lock away your daughters. This man is evil.
What are you looking at?
And ladies and gentlemen, a hearty welcome, please, for the squires and men-at-arms for the camp of the Black Knights. Gentlemen, you will stand forth and salute our gracious audience.
Frederick, my lord!
Gentlemen, you will salute.
Gentlemen! Salute!
Thank you. All right. I shall now read the rules of combat. Combat along the tilt will be with weapons of courtesy. That is with lancers that have their points blunted. Any knight that is unhorsed may continue to fight on foot if he is so able. His opponent will remain or may remain mounted at his choosing. All hand-to-hand combats will be fought until a knight cries yield.
I yield! Not now, Frederick, my lord.
Any knight who continues to strike his opponent will be barred.
Bar! Where's the bar? My lord. Not that sort of a bar, my lord.
And now, sirs, you agree to accept and abide by these rules.
Aye, my lord. Aye, my lord.
Thank you, Roxburgh. Black Knight. Black Knight!
Aye, my lord.
Will you accept the rules of this tournament?
What rules, my lord?
There are rules in my tournament, Black Knight. You will accept or be barred this field.
Go to hell, man!
Black Knight, you have one more chance. Accept the rules or
You
leave
have
this
one
arena.
more chance, my lord, and that is to live or die.
I'm warning you, Black Knight, this is my tournament.
I accept the Black Knight!
You, Phil.
I'm my lord!
Very well. Gentlemen of the camp of Roxburgh, how say you?
Get on with it, my lord. Let's get on with it.
Very well, gentlemen. Now that you've accepted the rules of the tournament, I give you leave to seek favours from the ladies present in the audience.
What ladies, my lord? Look at them!
Any lady in the audience with a headscarf or handkerchief, and our knights will be honoured to accept them as a favour, and to fight for that lady's honour in the list. A small token for a knight, how a knight fights for you for the afternoon.
Come on! Come on, lady!
Your favours, of course, will be returned immediately after the tournament, and I'm assured with interest.
I'm my lord! Here! Don't give that up! This is what we want!
I wonder why.
Yeah, Black Knight!
You wish you hadn't done that, Sir Frederick. And once again, a lovely favour for Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, Sir Richard of Gloucester. Rather resplendent looking in the gold.
Come on, you ignorant scum, where's your favours?
The Black Knight!
You woman remind me of a picture squirrel like one.
Come on, lady!
Well, insults flying around from the Black Knight.
This is the stuff!
And no favour, and indeed, a favour stolen by Sir Richard of Gloucester from Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Gentlemen, you will come to order.
I'll have a pie!
Gentlemen, you will come to order. Gloucester, Roxburgh.
The dwarf has pitched my favour, my lord!
The dwarf?
Aye, my lord!
Do you mean Sir Richard of Gloucester?
No, the dwarf!
Then hand the favour to me, gentlemen. You will fight over the lady's favour. This is a tournament.
Lord, not a drink!
Return to your camps, gentlemen, and arm yourselves. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight over a lady's favour. It's rather a pretty little thing. Do we have the lady that gave this favour? Come along. Let's see you. A big round of applause, please, for a very brave young lady. Would you care to hold your favour? You're going to have these two rather uncouth-looking gentlemen fight over it. And what is your name?
Rebecca.
I'm sorry, we didn't quite hear that. Say it again.
Rebecca.
And where are you from, Rebecca?
Sheffield.
Rebecca, the Lady Rebecca from Sheffield, has Sir Richard of Gloucester in the gold colours and Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, leader of the Camp Roxburgh, fighting over her favour. I think it was safe if you stand with me, Rebecca.
Let's go for Gloucester! Come on!
Sir Richard of Gloucester, the gold with the blue ball, armed with the ball and chain, against the leader of the Camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, with a similar weapon. Gentlemen, you will salute. First blow to Gloucester. Fight over the Lady Rebecca's favour. Quite a ferocious weapon. The heavy metal spiked ball on end of the length of the chain, travelling at speeds of up to 100 miles an hour when wielded by these men. Tremendous blow there to Roxburgh. Richard of Gloucester still on his feet. Another tremendous right-handed blow from Roxburgh. Gloucester just turning. He's waiting his chance. And Gloucester losing the ball and chain. Chain's tangling. Shield discarded. Roxburgh on the attack. Gloucester refuses to yield. He's over. Gloucester, you yield. Gloucester yields. The victor. Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Black Knight, this is treachery! Black Knight, return to your camp. This is treachery, Black Knight.
Thank your favour, my lord.
It is not your favour.
Look at it.
The favour goes to Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh.
Never mind, lord, he's on the ground dead.
You yield.
You'll pay for that, Black Knight!
Roxburgh, collect your favour. And the Lady Rebecca's favour going to Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. And a big hand, please, for Lady Rebecca from Sheffield. Thank you very much. Well, following the fight over the lady's favour, we move on to the practice tilting at the quintain. So, ladies and gentlemen, the quintain, the implement's right in front of you, with a shield at one side and a weight at the other. And the object of the exercise is for the knight to score a clean hit in the centre of the shield. If the knight strikes the inside area, the quintain will not move, and so unseat the rider. If, on the other hand, he strikes the outer edge, the quintain will pivot very quickly and the large weight attached to the target's arm will swing round and knock the knight from his horse. I was sure you'll be thrilled as you watch our knights test their skill against this practice opponents. And indeed, the first knight to try his luck, the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Roxburgh away into the gallop, levelling the lance, and a good strike to Roxburgh, coming through the quintain unscathed. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Frederick of Flawford. Sir Frederick, the quintain, please.
I can see 3!
3. Yes, aim for the middle one, Sir Frederick. A lot of advice for our very noisy Americans over there. But there goes Sir Frederick. Sir Frederick, the quintain! Sir Frederick, hold! Well, a catalogue of disasters there. Sir Frederick of Flawford breaking his lance, almost hitting the squire. The quintain going over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first run for the camp of the Black Knight. And indeed, Sir Richard of Gloucester. Good pace from Gloucester. Excellent strike to Gloucester, coming through unscathed. The leader of the camp, ladies and gentlemen, the evil and treacherous Black Knight. Good pace from the Black Knight, and an excellent strike. And Henry has challenged Sir William of Cornwall to foot combat. Gentlemen, you will arm yourselves and stand forth. Henry of Harlexton, I see, strapping on the shield.
It's it for Cornwall!
William of Cornwall, ladies and gentlemen. William of Cornwall, the blue colours with the gold lion rampant, armed with the shield and single-headed axe.
Taking my life!
And as you can see, the single-headed axe, not unlike the modern-day tree-felling axe, and around about the same weight. We'll have William of Cornwall patiently waiting for one of the Black Knight's champions,
Go on, Fatty!
Big Henry of Harlexton.
Go on, Fatty!
Oh, one or two insults going from Sir Frederick. And it's Henry of Harlexton, ladies and gentlemen. Henry in the black colours with the silver cross, the shield and axe.
Yes! He's here! Go on, Cornwall! Kill the fat
Sir Frederick, return to your camp. Gentlemen, you will salute.
Go on, cheer for it!
Gentlemen, salute. First blow to William of Cornwall. Well, the rather nimble Sir William against the immovable Sir Henry. Henry on the attack. Some of those tremendous, powerful blows. Looking this out, and William of Cornwall going back with it. Henry of Harlexton trying one of those massive blows, but Cornwall just dodging out of the way. Axe is going in. Harlexton's lost the axe. The shield goes. Big Henry is over. Yield, Henry. Sir Henry, call you. Well, Henry of Cornwall knocked cleanly through the tilt by Henry of Harlexton, I'm sorry, by Sir William of Cornwall. I think, ladies and gentlemen, victory to Sir William of Cornwall. That's a very good question, Jester. A question from the Jester. Who's going to pick him up? And I must agree. Well, you're certainly not. And Sir Frederick has challenged none other than the Black Knights to joust in the list.
My lord, he's wrong, definitely wrong.
I beg your pardon, Frederick.
Try again.
In your drunken stupor at last night's banquet,
I'm never drunk.
you challenged the Black Knight to joust in the list.
It wasn't a Black Knight, it was his wife.
His wife. He challenged his wife to what?
Well, I can't really say.
I'm afraid you challenged the Black Knight. And the challenge stands, Sir Frederick. Arm yourself.
Oh dear. Little bit quick one. Who cheers for Sir Fred?
He needs some support. And what about the Black Knight, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen, you are aware of the rules of combat. 4 courses of the list. Sir Frederick, the other way, round with the helm.
This way, my lord.
Squires, arm your knight.
That's better.
And when you are ready, gentlemen, you may proceed. But ladies and gentlemen, 4 courses of the list between the Black Knight and Sir Frederick of Belvoir. First course of the list. That's right, to Sir Frederick of Belvoir. Second course of the list. A strike for the Black Knight. Sir Frederick has his lance completely the opposite direction. Probably got the horse in reverse. Third course of the list. The Black Knight bearing down and a very, very, very near miss there. Sir Frederick, defend yourself. Fourth and final course. An excellent strike! And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, both knights unseated. A square strike there, lifting the Black Knight out of the saddle and also Sir Frederick of Belvoir out of the saddle. So we await to hear results from the men-at-arms. The Black Knight, obviously in great pain with an ankle or a leg. Sir Frederick getting to his feet.
Get him on fire!
Black Knight being held to his feet.
Bar's open.
But landing there, the Black Knight rips his spur and his boots off completely and took quite a divot out of the ground. And the Black Knight does wish to continue against Sir Frederick. Sir Frederick shouts, so do I. And he looks like it as well.
Give him a whiskey!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was one of those freak 90-degree blows there. The lance connecting with the shield exactly 90 degrees, and both knights leaving the saddle, whether they wanted to or not. Well, Sir Frederick getting some words of advice from the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. And the Black Knight just feeling that leg a little there. Choosing a weapon, which is the broadsword. Broadsword of the Black Knight.
Get him! Put down, my lord! Down, Black Knight!
What is this, Bill? A man at arms out! Gentlemen, hold! Squires out fighting in the arena. Quarter state.
Come on, Bill!
Halt them! Remove your man. Black Knight! Remove your filthy little squire. And he needs the Malcolm of Roxburgh restoring the temple of this tournament.
My lord! Come on, Black Knight!
It is indeed Roxburgh.
Out! Help! Excuse me, my lord! Go on, you coward!
Well, the battle between Sir Frederick and the Black Knight continues. The Black Knight calling for helm.
Go on, Black Knight!
Well, our inebriate friend Sir Frederick against the Black Knight. Gentlemen, you will salute.
Come on, let's hear for Frederick! Come on, Black Knight!
Sir Frederick! Sir Frederick! The Black...
Frederick, my lord!
Sir Frederick!
Black Knight! Come on, Black Knight! Come on, Sir Fred! That's it, my lord! Take the Black Pig's head, you coward! Come on, Black Knight!
Well, Sir Frederick on the attack, at last. Against the right opponent.
Black Knight!
Sir Frederick!
Come on, Freddy, you've got it where you want it!
Well, the Black Knight's patience going just a little. The Black Knight now attacking Frederick. He's having to defend himself. Well, Sir Frederick is over. Did he yield? Sir Frederick, have you... Did you yield? Oh, very lucky blow there. Sir Frederick just turning round and catching the Black Knight above the head. He can't believe it. I should wait just a moment, Sir Frederick. Sir Frederick, the Black Knight has not yielded. Sir Frederick! Well, ladies and gentlemen, victory does indeed go to the Black Knight. I'm afraid just a little bit of presumption on Sir Frederick's part. The Black Knight did not yield and was knocked out of the count. Victory, ladies and gentlemen, to the Black Knight! And ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next challenge. And the challenge does indeed come from the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. And Roxburgh has challenged Sir Richard of Gloucester to joust in the lists. Gentlemen, arm yourselves and stand forth.
Come on, here's the Roxburgh! Who supports Gloucester?
Well, Sir Richard of Gloucester, the gold colours with the blue boar against the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Squires, arm your knights. Gentlemen, 4 quarters of the list.
Come on, let's do
And when you are ready, first course of the list. A strike to Sir Richard of Gloucester. Second course of the list. Roxburgh strike. 1 strike each, ladies and gentlemen. Roxburgh again. 2 strikes to Roxburgh, 1 to Gloucester. Fourth and final course of the list. Roxburgh again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 strikes to 1 in favour of Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. So the victory must indeed go to Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. 3 strikes to 1. My lord,
We were equal, my lord!
I counted 3 strikes to 1.
That is I!
You object.
You are blind as well as some dwarf! Get down off that horse, man!
I counted 3 strikes to 1. decision is final.
I challenge you, my lord. I accept that challenge.
Oh, very well, ladies and gentlemen, the challenge accepted by Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Although, according to my score, 3 strikes to 1 in favour of Roxburgh, the challenge does go on between Sir Richard of Gloucester and Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh.
Right?
The gentlemen knights dismount and arm themselves with hand weapons, shields, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, the broadsword, and the... You must dismount, Roxburgh! Gloucester! Gloucester, this is an outrage! And indeed the Black Knight down now! Black Knight, you'll come to order! And Roxburgh calling the Black Knight from the saddle. Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, accepting the challenge from Gloucester, the Black Knight and his entire camp out against Sir Malcolm. Gentlemen, Black Knight, put down your weapons. Black Knight, return to your camp immediately.
I will return, my lord, with my men. This is a melee! A melee! Armour! Melee!
Gentlemen, there will be no melee until your tempers have calmed. Black Knight,
Come on!
return to your camp. Roxburgh, call your men to order.
Get armed up, man!
Black Knight, you will come to order immediately. Black Knight, call your men to order. Camp of the Black Knight, order. Roxburgh! Roxburgh, call your men to order. There will be no melee until tempers have gone. Gentlemen!
Gentlemen! You can try, my lord.
Gentlemen!
A melee now, my lord!
There's no quarter.
Gentlemen, gentlemen! You demand a melee. Very well. I give permission for a melee when your tempers have calmed. Gentlemen, you will salute your gracious audience.
So, got a salute.
And think yourselves lucky you have not been barred this field.
A melee, my lord, I want to know when!
You will salute your audience, Black Knight. Very well, gentlemen. You demand a melee. I give permission for a melee in the second part of this tournament.
I could do with a
The melee to be fought with no quarter given, and the last knight to remain standing to be the victor.
That's me! I will be the victor!
Gentlemen, you will now salute.
Gentlemen! Salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 5-minute intermission. Would you please exit our men-at-arms for the camp of Roxburgh? And the camp of the Black Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Our inebriate friend, Sir Frederick of Belvoir. For the other camp, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Richard of Gloucester. And ladies and gentlemen, whatever you will, please, for the Black Knights.
Sing, ho, make the minstrel sing. Dance about the traveller, ho, make the minstrel sing. Behold the farmer, he's the finest in the land. Dance about the traveller, the finest in the land. Ho, make the minstrel sing, ho, make the
Roxburgh and the knights from the camp of the Black Knight to melee in this part of the tournament. And the melee will be fought with no quarter given, and the last knight to remain standing will be the victor. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome our 4 gallant knights? May I have a hearty welcome, please, for the leader of the camp, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. And I've just been informed by one of the men-at-arms that Sir Frederick has found a supply of mead and wine during the interval. He's a very lucky fellow, I didn't. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, a hearty welcome for the squires and men-at-arms for the camp of Roxburgh. For the other camp, once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome please, Sir Richard of Gloucester. The dashing Sir Richard, the gold colours with the blue board, Sir Richard renowned throughout England for his prowess with the broadsword. Welcome, Sir Richard. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is my duty to ask you to welcome, in whatever manner you think fit, that comrade in arms with Sir Richard, the Black Knight.
Ignorant scum!
Well, I can see one or two of the Black Knight supporters there in this half of the audience. And ladies and gentlemen, the squires and men-at-arms for the camp of the Black Knight. Gentlemen, once again you will stand forth and salute our gracious audience. Gentlemen, you will salute.
Gentlemen! Salute.
Gentlemen, you are aware of the rules of combat. These rules still stand with the exception of the melee. The melee to be fought with no quarter given, and the last knight to remain standing to be the victor.
That'll be me.
Are the rules of the melee acceptable, Black Knight?
Aye, my lord.
And Roxburgh?
Aye, my lord.
Very well, gentlemen. Once again, I give you leave to seek favours from the ladies present in the audience. Now, if there are any ladies that may have changed allegiance during the first part of the tournament, and may wish to alter their favour or change their favour, now is the time. So come along, ladies, a small token. Have a knight fight for you for the afternoon. And, of course, you may reclaim your favours in the top courtyard of the castle, immediately after the tournament, where the knights will be there to greet you. Sir Frederick, what are you doing?
I'm getting a drink! This is
Bound
the
to spill it.
stuff! Yes! Any lady a fever?
Well, Sir Malcolm Roxburgh indeed getting one or two favours there. I think allegiance changing just a little bit down this side of the arena. I beg your pardon. Roxburgh, Black Knight. Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh, the Black Knight. Is this a challenge? Gentlemen, if this is a challenge, it would be done through the proper channels. Black Knight, you'll come to me. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a conflict over a lady's favour. I will hold the favour. Black Knight. Black Knight, hand the favour to me.
Get on with it, you black.
Gentlemen, return to your camps. You will fight for this lady's favour.
Come on, let's see you cheer for Roxburgh!
Well, it's definitely a Norwegian favour. And it's very nice. It's very nice of you to take part in this tournament. I'm not going to ask which one because I'd probably get about all 65 of you. Where is the lady that gave the favour? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be most difficult. I can't even speak French. I beg your pardon. Can you what? Now, your name, please.
Eunice?
Eunice. And you are from Norway? And the hat was given to? Them. Very well, very well. Not yet. I'm afraid you must stand with me and hold the hat whilst these knights fight over your favour. Lady Eunice from... Whereabouts in Norway? Whereabouts in Norway? I beg your pardon. You're not going to say anything? Where are you from in Norway?
Arendal.
Oh.
There you have it. Arendal. The Lady Eunice. The battle between the ladies' favour, between the Black Knight and Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Gentlemen. And I see a fight on horseback. Broadswords on horseback.
Come on, then, you black pig!
Extremely dangerous, this, ladies and gentlemen. These speeds with the sword. Looking for advantage, the Black Knight trying to get round the back of Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Charging through his own camp. And battling away. Don't run off with that hat, just say that. I think she's swearing. It's the Black Knight facing Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. And the Black Knight losing the sword. Chased up the arena by Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Rearmed now with the hand and a half sword. Roxburgh. Very, very dangerous there. He's in the camp of the Black Knight. The Black Knight dismounts. And the Black Knight indeed threatening the horse of Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. This is not on at all. Black Knight. I think not, Black Knight. I think the battle will continue. Sir Malcolm dismounting, the hand and half sword, and storming into the centre of the arena. Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh against the Black Knight. Well, an evil look on the face of Roxburgh. And Roxburgh and the Black Knight continue. They salute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the hand and a half sword, the slightly larger version of the broadsword, and as you can see, used with either one hand or the hand and the half a hand on the pommel. Well, swords they're getting tangled up in the costume. Roxburgh on the attack. They're going to the clinch. Roxburgh getting in against the Black Knight. Black Knight diving out of the way. And the Black Knight still having a lot of trouble with that leg and probably a rib there. Very nice attacking. Towering visibly on the heat. Oh, and Ross Renzo now backed up against the quintet. again. And the Black Knight making the most of it. He's attacking viciously. The Black Knight is over. Yield, Black Knight. Black Knight, you yield. Black Knight, you yield. Yield, Black Knight. And the Black Knight there. Getting in against the mouth of Roxburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory goes to the Black Knight. And the Black Knight, would you care to collect the lady's favour? What do you mean? Well, another fight going on right here, right in front of me, for the Lady Eunice's favour. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the victory is for the Black Knight. And indeed, the lady wishing to wear the favour, and so the Black Knight taken away. Well, now in Norway, you say how we English do it. Following the fight over the ladies' favour, we get on to the first challenge for the second part of this tournament. And it is indeed a challenge between Sir Frederick of Beaufort and Sir Richard of Gloucester.
Probably bouncing around on this junction going underneath.
All right.
Well, just before we commence this second challenge, a very big round of applause for a very brave young lady from, I don't know, Norway, wherever it was. Well done. Thank you, my lady. And the challenge, ladies and gentlemen, in front of you, between Sir Frederick of Beaufort and Sir Richard of Gloucester. Gentlemen, 4 courses of the list.
Come on, let's see what you made us for.
Squires, you will arm your knights.
Let's head for Gloucester. For Frederick.
First course of the 2. A strike to Sir Frederick. Second course of the list. A strike to Sir Richard of Gloucester. The lance down to Frederick. Third course of the list. And indeed, a foul blow there from Gloucester. Gloucester, aim for the shield. Fourth and final course. And once again the head. And indeed, the top of the lance flying off. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no other decision but to disqualify Sir Richard of Gloucester. Return to your camp, Gloucester. 2 foul blows. Direct blows to the helm. Return to your camp. The victor, Sir Frederick of Beaufort. And indeed, Sir Frederick taking a lap of honour. I believe probably the first time he's ever won anything in his life. Black Knight. And Sir Frederick viciously chopped down by the Black Knight in his camp. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory goes to Sir Frederick. Black Knight, you are severely reprimanded. Sir Frederick, are you feeling all right?
That's right, Miss Freddy.
Who are you challenging, Sir Frederick? Anybody. Well, Sir Frederick wishes to continue in this matter. He wants to challenge anybody.
Right, Miss Freddy.
He's drunk. Well, Sir Frederick on with the single-headed axe and shield. And indeed, the Black Knight sending out Big Henry of Harlexton. The powerful Big Henry against Sir Frederick of Florpus. Big Henry with his favourite weapon, the single-headed axe against Sir Frederick of Florpus. Gentlemen, you will salute. Gentlemen, salute. Well done, Sir Frederick. Sir Frederick! Well, indeed. Big Henry throwing away the shield and probably the help. Sir Frederick calling for a drink.
Give me a drink! You're an insult, that one.
Well, Sir Frederick, tankard being brought to him.
Hold that.
Sir Frederick! Sir Frederick! Well, Big Henry with two axes now. And Sir Frederick didn't worry about it. He's filled his drink! He's furious! His drink's gone over! Inside, over the top! Beauty by Sir Frederick of and indeed, really Big Henry of Harlexton. Well, victory to Sir Frederick of Florpus and a very surprising victory. I suppose that just goes to prove the point. Don't mess about with your granddad when he's had some beer. Well, Big Henry of Harlexton, felled by Sir Frederick of Florpus. Tremendous victory there to Sir Frederick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we ought to just temper the tournament down a little bit now with a little bit more practice tilting. We will use the quintain this time, but instead of aiming for the shield, the knights will be expected to spear a ring. The hole in the centre of the ring only 1 inch larger than the blunt on the end of the knight's lance. Oh my goodness, what are they doing? Man-at-arms, would you display one of the rings, please? The ring, the hole in the centre of the ring, 1 inch larger than the blunt on the end of the knight's lance. This is in competition form, the knights of the camp of Roxburgh against the knights of the camp of the Black Knight. You will erect the target at the side of the shield. What on earth is the Black Knight up to now? Sheriff, can you not keep your men in order? Oh, terribly. Right, the target's erected. The first knight to test his skill against the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Against the shields, both knights. Hanging with the shield, oh, the sword going. Andrew Vanek in control at the moment. An act of chivalry from Vanek. Gaston Leroy rearmed. I fear the chivalry not lasting very long, though. Those shields now discarded.
Come on, Alex, kill him! Kill him, Alex! Come on, Alex! You better catch him!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, both of these nights are over. And I peer out. Once again, a draw between the camp of Roxburgh and the camp of the Black Knights. Oh, Gaston Leroy out cold. Andrew Vanek just barely on his feet.
He's on first, he's won.
Once again, a draw between these two camps. The camp of Roxburgh are in order. The melee, ladies and gentlemen, to be fought until the last knight stands. The last knight to remain standing will be the victor of this tournament. Gentlemen, if you are ready, charge! Well, the men at foot clashing, following their horsemasters through.
Come on, Black Knight.
He's away. Two of the men at arms going down very early in the proceedings. The mounted men still on horseback. The Black Knight attacking the gentleman here. There goes that gentleman. It's Sir Freddy and the Black... Oh, my goodness, Sir Freddy. Sir Frederick almost felling me. Sir Frederick now drawing the sword in preference to the axe. Sir Frederick and the Black Knight. Sir Malcolm and Sir Richard of Gloucester. Gloucester is out of the saddle. Sir Frederick still mounted against the Black Knight, would you believe? No, Sir Frederick shot from the saddle. We have Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh still mounted. Big Henry of Harleston still on his feet. Roxburgh, the Black Knight there, taking a breather right way down at his camp there. Henry of Harleston looking for a little bit of support. As Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh dismounts against Henry of Harleston. Henry! The Black Knight dismounts, coming in support of Henry of Harleston. The Black Knight hobbling up the arena like Quasimodo. And it's Henry of Harleston again. The Black Knight now faces Roxburgh. Roxburgh on the attack. And the Black Knight looks in pain. Can the Black Knight win this tournament as he promised you people?
No!
The promise from the Black Knight, I will be the victor. He's against Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Will it happen?
Nothing's big ears off front.
Roxburgh on the attack. Black Knight almost falling over his dirty little squire Phil. Picking up the double-headed axe. Oh, the Black Knight now in with a chance against Roxburgh. The double-headed axe against the broadsword. The sword going. Roxburgh at the mercy of the Black Knight. Roxburgh is over. The Black Knight acclaiming victory in this melee. Roxburgh to his feet. Try to swing. The Black Knight fell down. The Black Knight found. The victory does indeed go to Sir Malcolm of Roxburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the Nottingham Jousting Association. Will the dead and walking wounded rise to your feet and present yourselves before such a gracious audience as we have here this afternoon?